tower us up for the main event. Here's Joe Martinez.
From the UFC Apex here in the main event. 5 rounds, State Athletic Commission, the executive director, alongside Mike Bell. Derek in charge of this main event. Mark Smith are ready. The world is ready. Hey! This mixed martial artist is 5 feet 10 inches of veteran record standing at 31 Vegas, Nevada by way of Sin Curtis. His opponent fighting out of the red corner. In 28 professional fights, his record number 6 ranked middleweight contender of the Wellington, Louisiana. Here it is.
Earlier, protect yourself at all times. Obey my.
Here we go, main event time, folks. In Allen. Big, he needs to be focused for 29 minutes. He wears the white with the purple.
Big body kick to start.
That was very smooth, extremely technical. Silva with 2 great right hands right before till he got caught, and it goes back to John's point.
Is deadly silent here in the Apex in how this contest will go down. Curtis, but he has to stay focused on the job at hand. Climbed on the back of Chris Curtis, who had...
Yeah, this is great opportunities.
5 out of his last 6 fights, he's finished them all with this in the UFC, as we know. And he's always improved on a single mistake, because with this, you don't finish this many fights with that.
Both men fairly dry early.
He's trying to break the grip. He wants to try to work there for Curtis.
Nice.
Very patient, too.
Hard, denied by Chris Curtis.
This is what Curtis wants.
Oh, that was really nice. Little
from Allen early.
Now it was the first fight, so he does have to keep that left hand high.
Sit out for a little bit and bulk up some, but he just had to jump on this opportunity. But there's no place that he would...
Curtis has to try to do. He's got to try to... Almost does have to say, well, a bit of a longer reach, I believe, right? Not much different, so he's just got to try to get Brendan to open up. Kicks occupy the hands of Chris Curtis.
Job mixing it up, going to the body. There, he's got to let go a little bit.
It isn't as much of an issue, and the kicks aren't much of a problem.
Probably Curtis does have the heavy hand.
Let's get some thoughts.
We all know that Chris's best weapon is his body shots. He comes in with a combination, and he exits before...
In the blue corner.
Size by Chris Curtis. That was a slick head under. Both men.
Beautiful round. The complexion. Listen, what I gotta tell you. He's weird crosses. So I need you circling away from shotter into combinations every once in a while. Looking for a shot or counter. He's going to this round. Chop it. Let's go. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Speed and your distance.
Please, Chris.
Out the new ESPN MMA show, Daniel Cormier, Chelsea, wherever you get your pods. BC and Chell in the UFC Apex round number 2.
Yeah, both corners pretty happy. I mean, you know, a definitive path to win this.
Yeah.
Escaped pretty quick, got back to his feet. Bent the leg of Curtis all the way, holding up. He's just placing the shots.
Yeah, quite often, and that's great. You're fighting a southpaw.
There's the right hook that Curtis wobbled in with last time.
As many submissions as Allen's got. They're not done.
He hurt you first, yeah.
There you go, yeah.
Absolutely, more often than not.
I think we're going to start getting small spot up until about 15 seconds ago. Didn't really do any damage, but if you allow Curtis punch power, when you put him on the back foot...
Such a nice job of getting right of his chin at some points, but he moves with the counter you off of those big shots and big misses.
Can play Brendan Allen and then up that.
They're throwing down here. Both men can go, and he smiled as if to say that was nothing.
And Brendan talked about that to us, that careful, because it seems like Curtis is going to be better in the very out at distance.
If you look at Brendan Allen, though, the martial artist, but favours more of a boxing style. The guy in a clean situation is always going to have the ball at 100%. Breathe, there's a good...
From Brendan Allen, and nice. Now, that is what, when you're in close and he starts to skirt away or you land it, to find that. And brings her back immediately.
Yeah, Curtis starting to find the ball.
Getting his swagger about him a bit.
And even, that's really powerful. They're going to slowly... You're living in a state of constant pain. So there it is, you want to block them, and that exposes...
By the way, he rolls through these deflecting, excuse me.
And he's got...
Oh, there's Brendan. Brendan's finding the right hand now.
From Chris Curtis.
Over here, Chris.
I know you're a little tired. He's tired. You're better. You won that round again.
Throw the elbow. Why you wait? Why you wait with that? Throw it backwards.
Okay.
You're gonna get cleans. It's MMA. You're everywhere good. You don't.
Jab from Brendan Allen. Getting backed up against, again, the straight shots, but Curtis just slipped. Talking about Brendan's got to be careful.
UFC 300 is loaded. Top 10 Plus next Saturday night. Former champ, here is Harrison. Green versus Miller. Then the prelims a week away, 6 in the East.
Right now.
A very competitive one at that.
As we spoke about before, Paul, condition, you start getting tired. 4 or 5, that's a whole always training, which he is. But are you
That's where it's tricky. I mean, you're never going to push it. 2 months, ready to go, all your rankings.
This is where we get against the
Nice.
fence.
Sorry, Michael, that's a beautiful.
Now in round 3.
Yeah, right side attacks.
Allen's chin holding up better this time. Those are the same type of attacks here from Allen, mixing him
Tomahawk.
Muay Thai.
Little infraction there, but the guys worked it out between them.
Right side, kind of low.
Go over there.
Come on.
With these.
Oh, I went deep. That's why. You got a towel?
Yeah, Doc, regular towel. Just regular towel.
Play.
Curtis found his own towel.
Yeah, why not? Going.
Accidental. You guys, watch the eye pokes. Fight!
Fingerless gloves, things happen.
And where he threatened that signature.
Would have hurt.
I reckon. Chris Curtis in his face. Chris Curtis.
But he's saying he's not going to choke, and he's telling him what you're trying to do. Oh, I mean, listen, he's very comfortable. He's talking to his corner. He is, but sometimes that is a...
Eric's saying focus on the hands, focus on...
That up
Again.
Up there like that either.
So look at that. Round
3, Allen up, but...
Yeah.
When
Thomas again.
I tell you what, this is Brandon Allen. Let's give Chris Curtis a little bit of an advantage by catching that choke in transition.
Before we hit the championship.
That just proves to you when you do MMA, you only box.
And they exchange people left and right. Please, take this back. With all your weapons, with everyone.
Nice straight left there from Curtis. These guys really went right hand, staggers him just a bit.
Oh,
My
on.
goodness, what a left hand landed by...
Main event, don't miss a recap of all the action on the UFC. Franco, Dan Hellie, they'll break it all down. They hug it out. Round number 4, still up.
So the corner of Brendan, stand there and box with him. Of course, mix, you know, takedowns, wrestling, boxing match.
Yep. Got clearly able to have the advantage of taking the back slow.
Oh, the jab there wobbled him and hurt him.
Curtis, Allen reacting when he lands.
Where Chris Curtis looks very comfortable, if you ask me.
Concentration and the focus that he and his moments like this that can just make things.
We're looking.
I thought it was the little pinky on the
This little break. Hopefully everything's good. You don't want to see things
Don't say
that
it.
happen.
Don't say it.
Right? Well, who wants to see it? These guys are going at. They've already faced each other where, you know, Brendan definitely been finding both again in this rematch.
You know, I would need to get that KO back part of the story, if you will, from
Holding between rounds because of the break in the boxing match here. At the start of this round, and that was really nice answer to it.
Takedown attempts. So that's big problem.
And Henry Hooft in particular are imploring him, hey, floating out of these positions. And he's going. So to me, that's kind of a wash right there. It on credit to Curtis for being able to nullify.
With that strategy though, Paul.
It's almost immediately, but he needs to.
Yeah, good elbow. Because on the feet, there's a reason why he's shooting. Because Curtis is probably landing the bigger shot.
Very, very similar, just more leg.
Oh, that's not...
Kick. And we've seen that used throughout this fight. And more of this.
Yeah, he's getting back up. He doesn't want to get taken energy. And also, there's a potential to get caught. He can land the right hand. He can land the elbow.
He's on the back.
That's right. It's time that he's dictating the pace. Takes time.
Mount position.
Didn't do enough with it, though, in this round. You've got to land strikes.
He's got to push.
He's forcing that position.
Come see me. I don't know, right? Remember everything we fought for to
Sit
be
up.
here. It's his best path to victory here. I need to start aiming clinch. If you just touch with your jab,
You, of course.
He needs a finish.
You have that
We take him down.
the back on the fence.
5 minutes. Focus. This is it. Hold on, yeah. Let's go. Step back, both of y'all. Let's
Close fight here at the UFC 8, pleading with their man. The Kill Cliff corner of Brendan Allen.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Yeah.
I don't know about. We're talking. It's competitive. We don't really know, but I got everything.
I think it comes down to this round. Brendan Allen go for takedowns. Can Chris the hands, because that's where he's having a tremendous amount.
Chris Curtis told Spencer Kites of UFC.com 10 years into the...
I tell you what, though, his ability to take the...
On the way in, he's got a leg! Scramble that, this is huge!
If I'm Chris...
Well, in the last 3.5 minutes.
And that knee that I thought landed, I thought that hit the chin.
So, arm, trying to turn it into
Oh,
trying
man,
to get an ankle.
Allen starting to lose his structuralist.
Oh, what a fight, man. So close.
Oh, that's a good one. Oh, Curtis is exhausted.
Like
Both
3 of those kicks. Now, oh, big shot.
But it's not over, though.
I think they do damage on this failed attempt here. This doesn't matter. You're in control of the fight, if Brendan. And that's exactly what Brendan's got to do. He's trying to get to dig in deep somewhere.
This point are exhausted.
Oh, but he's swinging off of the chin and go on the whizzer there.
That looks good. But he's brilliantly defensive on the ground.
Back position several times throughout this main. He's got to do everything he can to not allow that.
The UFC 8.
Yeah, let's see. There's sprawled out. He limp arms out. Oh, and Chris said that he heard something popping.
Together, they are with Joe Martinez with the official.
Go to the scorecards. Judge Eric Cleary, 48-47. Your winner by split decision.
I'm here with the winner, Brendan Allen.